Welcome back to Cox Connections, exclusively on Cox 9. I'm Margaret-Hunter Wade. Now in its third season, the Renaissance Academy seeks to provide a network of support for middle school African-American male students within the Roanoke Valley. Founder and Executive Director Jerel Rhodes is here to tell us more. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
So Renaissance Academy, been around for 3 years. I think people maybe have heard about it, but what is it exactly?
Okay. The Renaissance Academy is an academy that I designed for African-American males in the greater Roanoke Valley. I think a lot of people believe that it's just something that's for Roanoke City. But my students, they attend Salem High School, Roanoke County, as well as Roanoke City. And the academy is a leadership academy. These students, they attend regular school, but when they come to me, this thing is about character enhancement. It's about building leaders. It's about creating servant leaders, those that see what's going on around them in the community and they want to be a part of it, to be able to bolster, to help, to create a better environment. And these young men are engaged with professionals from the community as well as outside of the community.
Excellent. So as the executive director of this organization, this was your baby. You brought this.
Yes.
What inspired you to do it, and what is, at the end of the day, kind of your vision for this program?
The academy has been a vision of mine since, believe it or not, when I attended William Fleming.
Okay.
Since 1991, and it's always been something that I had in the back of my mind. You know, I just took an assessment of Roanoke when I returned home, and I looked at where the greatest need would be. And as an educator, I've been in education for 17 years in Roanoke City schools, and I look at where, if there were deficits, I want to be the one that helps to fill that gap. I want to be the bridge builder, because there are those that are coming behind us that don't need to go through what I went through as an African-American male growing up in Roanoke City. So you just want to provide them with the opportunity, because exposure is the key to maximizing your potential.
Right.
And the more you're exposed to, the better you will have a way to see the options that are afforded to you.
So the group that you are looking to work with, I mean, we've touched on the fact that we're talking about African-American males. They can be from anywhere in the valley.
Correct.
But certain age, socioeconomic status, and what exactly, you know, if you could pick somebody out, who would that be?
I don't base it on socioeconomic status. The age is important. Right now, I'm focusing on middle and high school age young men, but this year, we are going to launch the sector for the 4th and 5th graders.
All right.
And people have asked why. They base building prison cells on 4th grade levels of education. So if that's what we're basing it on, I need to be at that level. We need to be at that level, cultivating and developing vision, because vision will keep one on a straight path versus veering off.
Excellent. Yeah, absolutely. So the program itself, you said that it's they come to you outside of their regular school.
Correct.
But what are they doing with you? How are you making a difference in these kids' lives?
Okay, I developed a model called the 8 Tenets to Success, and I incorporate that in what I do. I'm not going to go through each and every step of it, but I'll just share with you 3 parts of it that are very, very, that are vital, that are important. We do college tours, community service, and career and job exploration. And with the college tours, like this year, we visited William and Mary, Old Dominion University, Hampton University, and Norfolk State University. Last year was Georgetown and George Mason. So we exposed them to the college environment. So that's one area there. But the community service piece, that's when I talked about being servant leaders. The more that a young man or a young woman would be open to their community to help, the more likely they are to destroy the community. So the more that they are open to what's available to them in the community, the more they uplift, the more they build, the better society we will have around us. The last piece, the career development, if you can set your focus on what you want to do at an early age, for one, it can help you not waste years in college. When you get there, you'll know, if I want to be a doctor, I don't have a problem with seeing blood because I've been around it for years, versus seeing it at an older age and like, oh gosh, I'm wasting time. So that's 3 parts of the 8 Tenets to Success, and if people will go to my website, they'll see more.
Excellent. I mean, just such a great idea, and I completely see where you're coming from. But this goes beyond just these kids that you're impacting. This has a greater impact on the Roanoke community at large.
Really does.
What are you seeing? What are your hopes? You know, how is this at the end of the day going to benefit all of us?
I believe that it will benefit all of us because you have a greater awareness from our young people. I think we really need to look at our young people, and everything that we do as a society needs to be focused on building leaders. So you're looking at a group of young men that are together, the same age, that are being effective as leaders within a small group. But the thing about it, that small group will eventually pour out to affect their peers. So we're looking at building leaders. And I mean, that's all that we do. We want to build vision. We want to build leaders. We want to see people grow that look at tomorrow.
Excellent. Now that we know all the great stuff that you're doing, I'm sure there are ways that the community can help. So what are some ways that, you know, folks can get involved?
Yes, financially, that's one. For the last couple of years, for the last 3 years, you know, I'm really functioning from my own pockets, and I have had people to step in. They see the importance of what I'm doing. So financially, as well as job shadowing, career opportunities, having your doors open and say, hey, we will welcome, you know, a young man coming in for a period of time, not just one day. You can't get the true, you know, understanding of what a job is, or just for one day.
Right.
So having your doors open and just, you know, knowing that we are around, and this is something that's key. If there are community service opportunities, I want to know about them because I want to put them out in the community, and I want them to learn how to communicate, learn how to help, and learn how to become great critical thinkers and to find ways to build the community.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much, and best of luck to you in this wonderful program.
Thank you.
If you'd like more information about the Renaissance Academy, visit the Rebounding Roanoke website. And coming up after the break, a Roanoke Police Department outreach program brings kids and officers together. Stay with us.